Alright folks, the deck is Treant Druid. The goal of the deck is to play a bunch of trees, buff them up with Cultivation and Soul of the Forest so that we can play more trees and draw cards with Overgrown Beanstalk and Aeroponics. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Raffle. Oh, that is actually correct. Now that's some proper backseating, get the Andrian.
Let me tell you a story.
Also, I'm in the way.
Hazelbark versus Illidan.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
Here for a lesson?
Oh, those are pretty bad in my opener. When you play in Princess Talanji Priest, look, after all the hate I received for playing that deck, I've learned my lesson. I'll never do it again.
None will survive.
I think we've lost this game. Just the hero power just chomps through our treants. Assuming they ever like play the game.
My blood boils for war.
Let's take a preemptive bump here.
One dose solves any problem.
Someone really say that. Yeah. Yeah, those are direct quotes from my YouTube comments.
My wolf.
That's actually one of the tame one, more tame ones. People are very comfortable saying far worse things to me. And other strangers on the internet, for that matter. It's not unique to me, for sure. Holy. I'll have what they're having. I think we're gonna have a hard time not dying here. I was correct. That new Naga just, like, obliterated me, man. I want to do that. I know what deck I'm playing now. Still more of this, but like in the future we'll play that one. Good to see people playing new cards, yeah. I'm not gonna be upset about that one.
Hazelbark
Hey, GG, Ziv.
versus Jane.
Very cool deck.
You asked for it.
Here for a lesson?
I think onto the aquatic form, it doesn't really take up a slot in hand for the most part.
I see you brought
If you feel like dropping a code in chat, it would be much appreciated by well, most of us, I think. Thank you. I guess we just do this. We're kind of in an awkward spot. We're gonna need a lot of Soul of the Forest into cultivation shenanigans, and then maybe like a solar eclipse on the cultivation.
That's right. Feel the groove.
Oh, they're gonna have Barbara, aren't they? It'll be fun. Really? Okay. Probably want to make use of the aquatic form and the coins here. Let's try that again. Let's go here, see if we can get the solar eclipse that we're looking for. I don't have room for that. Donk.
You burn some, you earn some. You win this one.
That's pretty good. Nice garden you got there, thank you. Awful is an ent confirmed. Man. Treebeard is objectively like the second best character in Lord of the Rings, so that checks out.
Let the hunt begin.
Here for a lesson?
Have you ever tried to grow a beard? I'm curious what you'd look like with a beard. It doesn't grow well. So, bad is generally how it looks. And then, that's another one I have to be careful with because, like, people on the internet don't know, well, as we discussed, how to act in general. But that one in particular, like, if I do have facial hair, it makes my face look fuller and doesn't look thick like a beard, and then people just start making weird comments about my weight and how much I've gained weight, despite it being fairly stable over the past several years. Wait, I thought this summoned 2 freeze. I should read the cards more often. Speaking of reading, that to me reads like a flame word. I knew it. I have no idea what that spell is. Maybe counterspell. I think we go here into the cultivation. Okie dokie. Will you, though? Mitchell, there's something that people, even IRL, can't leave me alone about. I don't know why that topic invites everyone to express what they think looks better on me. I think, yeah, I mean, online it's obviously worse, but in general, people are just, like, far too comfortable like telling people what they should do with their bodies and how they feel it and how their appearance makes them feel. Like it just doesn't concern you.
All shall tremble.
Here for a lesson?
The aeroponics has been pretty good. People who make uncomfortable comments to me get uncomfortable comments back. Look, that's, I think, an appropriate response, but when I do it, people call it cyberbullying or something. I don't know. Start talking about chatter rights or some other nonsense. Beautiful. That's the exact card I was hoping to draw here. Opponent's not the only one that can self-damage. I hate it when people tell me what to do with my bodies. They're my livers, and I'm allowed to give them all to Raffle. Thank you. You know, I'm glad somebody's finally saying that. You have multiple livers, is that healthy? Well, yeah, that's how they can give me many. Like, you should all have more livers so that I can then get more in return. Why is this so difficult for everyone to figure out? What's going on? We've been through this hundreds of times. Bonk. Is there really a great option here? Depends on what they have. Like if they touch me here. They didn't. I've been accused of cyberbullying in this channel before too. When I get snarky with chat for being dumber than me, that's just not fair. I'm supposed to be the dumbest chatter. I think you're far from it though, Benno. So you're gonna have to work harder on that. Apple?
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Tree? Tree. It's a little greed tree, but it'll be fine. Just worried about an explosive trap is the main thing here. Cat. When did Beast Hunter start being Renathal? Hey, geez, sorry. Sorry, keep that. Was he sniffing me? Let's do one of these. And we are just looking for cultivation, but I can't get it off of the aquatic form, unfortunately. What? How close is this? 4? It's possible that gets online. They would need one more minion. One more beast specifically. Unfortunate. Cultivation. Thank you. This is gross. Okay.
Hazelbark versus Gul'dan.
Warlock.
Your soul shall be mine.
Probably not a great
Here
matchup for
a
me.
lesson?
Leftmost card was kept. And opponent roping out must be questline. Does he do it? That board had enough lumber to build a house? Look. Board's not the only thing with plenty of lumber, if you know what I'm saying. Pray for me, chat. Please no defile, please no defile, please no defile, please no defile, please no defile. That looks like a defile to me. Yeah, this is a tough matchup, so I had to take a risk there. At least it felt like I had to take a risk there. Jesus. I think we are very much losing from here. Like, I did consider the Soul of the Forest, but the problem was, like, it didn't give me a good Beanstalk on the backswing, so I just was maybe greeting it for the Beanstalk, but again, in an unfavorable matchup, you kind of have to
Fresh fails.
take risks at times.
Crystal.
I ain't fucking.
Here we once again took a risk and it somewhat paid off. Bad news is they're likely running Giants and Brooms if they've got the Imprisoned Horror as well.
Almost out of time. Fragile minds.
Could be foolish not to get this down now. We do have 4 damage of burst from the natural causes. So if we can keep them reasonably low, that would be nice.
Blood is my
Both.
currency.
Both Raised Dead's gone.
Nice to meet you.
Next turn we can actually get the cultivation off of this. Problem here is Second Defile is backbreaking. Yeah, that's what they're setting up for. That's really dangerous, isn't it? There must be something very specific. Oh, it's Phanotim. Like, it's gotta be, right? Yeah.
Fails. Try crystal.
Yeah, I don't think I have any reasonable expectation of ever having a chance at beating this. We're just dead next turn no matter what we do.
A tree falls so a seed may grow.
It's an extraordinarily unfun deck to play against.
Hazelbark versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
Here for a lesson?
At worst, it's a test for counterspell. Weird.
Delightful.
Delightful.
Warm greetings to you.
Okay, let's check to see if we can hit a blood treant off of this.
Well met.
Fortunate. Zero's in. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Okay, well. Opponent is a cookin'. And I need them to stop. Yeah, they're just kind of grabbing me right in the lunacy.
The culprit was not tidy.
Job's done.
I think we're gonna lose this. Especially if they keep getting 6/6 dragons. I guess they drew an expensive spell there, which also has, you know, some negative consequences for me. Are you seeing this? I think I need to hold those. I think a lot of this is downstream of me taking the risk on the Moonlit Guidance for the Blood Treant, instead of just playing the Now you're just rubbing it in.
You shouldn't wake the trees, child.
Ow. Wait, they're missing a card. Am I disconnected again? No. Well, I have no way not to be dead here.
What a magic moment.
Impressively done.
I got Luna Seed. Come on. I will concede if you extend this out.
Well met.
Hi Dane, don't tell Rothel, but you are my favorite.
You might have sent that to the wrong place, but thank you, Mariador. Appreciate the 14 months.
Hazelbark versus
What is this?
Ulbar.
It's so cute.
Here for a lesson?
This is probably my best turn one. This is a decent follow-up. And we just have the illusion of choice there in our mulligan.
I see you've brought guests.
There's gonna be a dragon there. "14 months and you're only streamer, the only streamer that doesn't butcher my name." To be fair, I probably butcher a lot of other people's names, and I have an advantage in that I live in California and took elementary level Spanish classes. So I at least know how to pronounce vowels, which is like 90% of pronouncing words in Spanish. Wait, that was really helpful. Just save our burst for when we're trying to kill them.
I can't hold all these. I can't hold all these.
Thank you for the extra cards, friendo. Pablo has overdrawn cards, therefore he has lost the match. Shh. No, 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 don't tell anyone.
Hazelbark versus Malfurion.
I must protect the Fire Lord.
Malfurion, how much you've grown.
Let's keep both of the 2-drops. Look for a 1. Nice. If this ends up being the mirror match, ooh, that is a huge advantage. The 2 of these can make all the difference in the world. I don't think it's the mirror match.
I see you've brought guests.
Beginning to think it's definitely not the mirror match. Jangle Giants. Wait, didn't we queue into a Renathal Cthulhu Jangle Giants deck earlier? With like Lorthamar. Token summons time. Close enough. Right, I need something. That's something. Not exactly what I was aiming for, but it is most definitely something. The concern here is that they do have like the Heart of Cartoon in the deck, and that would be just brutalizing here. That seemed like the worst one to target. This is 7 times 2, so 14, 20. Yeah. It really feels like that was maybe the worst one they could have targeted. But I'll take it. Alright, I think that's probably enough with that deck. It actually did quite well.